This episode of the Totally Rad Show is brought to you by Netflix. Coming up, hey, you can put these suckers in your pocket. Today, we check out some mobile games.
Totally Rad Show.
Totally Rad Show, Totally Rad, Totally Rad Show, Totally Rad, Totally Rad Show, Totally Rad, Totally Rad Show, Totally Rad
Every now and again, we like to check in and find out what we're taking on the go as far as video games. Mobile gaming, of course, something we talk about all too infrequently, but it's something we do a lot.
Yeah, it's hard not to when you got 5 minutes and you got a device in your pocket that plays games.
Hey, no joke about that. Dan, I know you are a freak when it comes to the newest, latest, best downloadable game.
I'm an aficionado.
You are.
I am.
So tell me
I
what
hope your
for
game
some
has to
reason-
do with fishing.
For some reason,
I know you only said aficionado to be like, so I'm a aficionado going to tell you about this water game. Whatever.
What have you been playing lately?
Well, I'll tell you what is a game that took me too long to finally down. There's a lot of games that are like the top rated. Like this game has won every award, but it was either 99 or $1. It was, I think it was probably $1.99 or $2.99. So I just was really hesitating, but finally broke down and got it. It's a game called Contre Jour, and as I said, it's won multiple awards. It was like IGN's top game of iOS Game of the Year from like a year or two ago. So I was late to the party, but many of you may still be. It is the perfect game.
This is your party invitation.
This is the perfect iPad game. The perfect iPad game.
And it's called Contre Jour?
It's called Contra, as in CONTRE space JOUR. Contre Jour. I don't know.
I don't play French games.
I'd have to see that written out.
But it has a very monotone black and white, like Limbo, but really like World of Goo aesthetic. The gameplay is a little bit more like cut the rope, but it's just got a little bit more soul to it in that, and it has everything I love, where it ratchets up as you go, and you can move with your finger. You have to get a ball to collect things and then reach a goal. Glowing and beautiful, very pretty and simple. But the land that it's on is malleable with your finger. That's beautiful to look at, very, very tactile and immediate. So you're moving the environment to roll the ball, and then you have these like goopy string things that grab it and swing it around to bring it to its thing.
I think I saw this at GDC a couple years ago.
Probably.
Yeah.
So it's all about, and
Sounds
as
like
things,
a Vita game.
as
or
all,
something, you
as
know
all
what I mean?
things ratchet up, it plays with the tension of, I gotta get it moving here and then tie this thing and then use the tension and then, oh, but if it goes there, it's gonna hit the trap and then it's gotta go, whatever. So absolutely beautiful. The music is extremely reminiscent of the score to Amelie, that's
cool.
a famous score. If you couldn't place it, you'd hear it and go, oh yeah, right. Beautiful piano music. It's a beautiful sounding, looking game, and one of the most fun to play. It's a pick up and play, as well as an addicted. I'm playing it for hours, which is my perfect iOS experience. It's a must download. It is not maybe. It's a must download.
Awesome.
Interesting.
Alexander,
Sounds like a good day.
tell me what's been taking up your mobile game time.
What's interesting, so there was a game that, it's a Disney game.
Where's my water?
Where's My Water?
It's also one of my favorite games.
Oh my God.
Played that too.
It like what? It's first off, it's so child. Like when you first start it, you're like, pfft, stupid. It's on sale. It's 99 cents for the iPad, but it's an iPad iOS. Like
Universal.
you buy it's universal, which is great. 99 cents. I mean, come on. And I was shooting 4 points, and Allison Hayslip was like, "Dude, have you played Where's My Water?" And I was like, "What? What? No." And she was like, "It's the thing with the swampy." And I was like, "Okay." And then I was like, "Well, we're doing iOS games, well, I'll try it. You know what I mean? See if I like it. I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? Man, is that a fun game?
Yeah.
And it gets super hard. Like it gets really, and it's
more
one of
like
those-
logic puzzles, really. Yeah.
And I love. That's what I love, and that's where I feel like these are the games that I feel like you can't really play on anything other than an iPad. You know what I mean? I mean, you can maybe on the iPhone. I played it on the iPad. The whole concept is you're a crocodile named Swampy that lives under in the sewers with other crocodiles.
I think you're supposed to sing that.
I think I am. And the sound is really funny and quirky and Disney-y. And the whole point is he's trying to take a bath, and there's water at the top of the level, and you need to cut through the earth to get the water to Swampy's bathtub.
Right.
And then it just gets harder and harder. I mean, there's poison, there's stuff that grows if the water touches it. You have to be doing things as the water's coming down, which I really liked a lot.
It's interesting. Both these games are sort of
very similar.
variations on a theme.
And the fun of both of them is that I didn't say about Contre Jour is what you just said, where not only is it the logic puzzle, got to do this, okay, figure it out, and now I can do it. And it's what's great about Contre Jour is it's all on one screen. So sometimes you have to,
scroll up and down. Yeah.
But then dexterity comes into play.
Yeah.
When you it also
trying to
takes
move
some
things as
at
it
the same
happens.
time. Yeah.
It's really fun. And for 99 cents, I mean, has it been out for a while? I mean, I think it might have been out for a while.
Yeah, it's been out a while.
But I'd never heard of it or seen it, and so it's kind of the same. Actually, it's a lot like yours. I'm sort of the child version, and yours is the indie French version.
It's not really a child version. I mean, that's a...
No, it's a fun game, but
Angry Birds, I wouldn't say it's a child's game. Just iOS games should have these because that cute
childlike
aesthetic works well in that kind of graphics. Just like
true.
Kirby for the Wii, you know.
That's a good way to put it.
Well, my pick is going to be a big departure, and I think I'm cheating a little bit, but we are talking mobile, and the thing that has been taking up my mobile time because I bought a Vita is Gravity Rush. Gravity Rush is a new game that just recently came out. Now, in contrast to what you guys are talking about.
Is it also on the PlayStation Network?
I don't believe so. I think it's just for Vita, but I could be wrong. I mean, you can get it on the PlayStation Network for your Vita, but I don't think it's for the PS3. It could very well be, but I don't believe it is.
Right.
In contrast to what you guys are talking about, this is a $40 game. But it is a full console-like experience on my Vita, and I am in love with this game.
What is it?
It is an open world, well, sort of hub world that's open, adventure game where your main character. She's got this magic cat, and it gives her the power to sort of mess with gravity and become weightless whenever she wants and stand on any surface in relation to the ground in any way that she wants all the time, forever. She does have a meter that runs out, but you can level that up. And it's got full RPG, like you earn these crystals and you can unlock things.
Yeah.
Full mission structure in this hub world. You get a house that you outfit with things. There's a combat system. There's all these little creatures that are invading the world that you have to beat up. What you would love particularly, Dan, is the traversal in this game. It is awesome because you can become weightless at any time. You push the right bumper or right trigger, I guess, and you become weightless. Whoop, floating in the air, and anything around you that happen to be standing there. So like, there's people like walking through their lives, and you're like becoming weightless, and they're like, "Oh, what? Whoa!" It's pretty funny. And then you can, as long as before your meter runs out, you can go anywhere. You can start propelling yourself through the world, floating through the world, and then stop on a dime, change direction, float somewhere else, land on a surface. You're perpendicular to the world or whatever. And it's cool because your hair always shows you which direction is actually down, which is awesome because you can get disoriented pretty easily. And it uses the Vita in a really interesting way because you can just use the twin sticks to do it, or you can use rotate the thing. And I found myself actually using that sometimes because it actually kind of worked. And the fighting mechanic is awesome because you get this bonus attack of like, if you float in the air and then shoot yourself towards someone, you can kick them. And it uses the touch screen in really interesting ways too. It's the first game that I've played that really felt like a natural, seamless integration of the twin sticks and the touchscreen because there's like fight mechanics where you're like kick with buttons and then slide out of the way and then kick again, and you'll do like a cool counter move. It's really fun. I'm like kick, slide, kick. It's awesome, and man, the game feels like a full console experience. It's got tons to do. The graphics are really cool. It's got this sort of cel-shaded, cartoony look to it. I highly recommend Gravity Rush if you have a Vita. It's my favorite Vita game, period, right now. And there's not tons to choose from, but it's awesome. So
it sounds like it's really it sounds like one of those games and that's one of the things with the Vita that I was sort of waiting for. Those games that are, the games that don't wouldn't really work on an iOS device or you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
this definitely would. I would never be able to play it like that because the twin sticks are essential.
Yeah.
Now I would be able to play it on my PS3. I feel like while I kept raving about the touchscreen stuff, you could do all that stuff in different ways with a regular controller, and I
gotcha. I
could
see what
play
you
this
mean.
game on a home console. But I did like having it on the go. It's a tough proposition to put out there when you guys are like, oh, it's 99 cents, and I'm hours and
Right.
hours, and you're like, oh, it's $1.99, and I didn't know if I should buy it or not. And I'm like, well, this is like $39.
Yeah.
You know, so that's but
If you
full
got a
game,
Vita,
they're
I
gonna
mean-
have like DLC levels. It's got tons to do. And I really think it's very high quality, and I think you would particularly love it, just because
Dan's like, I
that
want it.
I want you to
that
bring your
feeling
Vita.
of floating through the world and like being able to really shoot through the city in all kinds of interesting ways. It's
Yeah.
awesome. So
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
Dude, mobile.
Mobile games.
Game on the go.
Game on the go. I'm just gonna repeat everything Alex says.
I'm gonna. All right, everybody, be sure to stick around. We're gonna be answering one of your Twitter questions right after this. But first, we want to thank our sponsors, Nate Trachtenberg.
Netflix, guys.
Yes,
Netflix
guys.
streams TV
Yes,
shows and
guys.
movies
Guys.
directly
Seriously,
to your Xbox 360, your PC, your Mac, your iPad, your iPhone, your Nintendo Wii, directly to your home or mobile device, really. So you can stream. They really have a poop ton of TV shows. They really
yeah.
up the ante on
Yeah,
TV shows.
definitely.
It's perfect talk for our mobile discussion today. In fact,
As well as movies. You can sign up for a free trial. I think it's a 30-day trial, if I
It is.
believe.
It is. I think so.
Yeah, it would be
Free 30-day trial.
Netflix.com/TRS free 30-day trial here, or if you're in the UK and Ireland, you can use netflix.co.uk/TRS or netflix.ie/TRS.
Amazing. Also, guys, Comic-Con, it's coming. It's Comic-Con time.
coming, chameleon.
July, what is it, 15th?
No.
No, it's the end
7th?
of July.
7th?
What?
8th,
20? More like 20
I think it's
something.
15th.
11th.
We are all over the
I
It's
thought
in
it was
July,
usually
y'all.
the end of July.
I think it's 15th.
No, it's not.
It's
the
no,
second
I think
week
it's
of July.
15th. Anyway, Friday, July.
We're gonna be there.
We're gonna be there, but it's Friday, so if you're down
Mark
at
your
Comic-Con,
calendars.
mark your calendars or colanders if you want to just strain something. We're straining to figure out what date it is, so mark your calendars.
boy.
But it's Friday of Comic-Con, 8 p.m., right?
Yeah,
It is 8 p.m. I just looked it up.
Room 24 ABC.
ABC, yeah.
And we are going to be there. Oh my gosh, it's always so much fun. This is our 5th year in a row we're going to be there, so I think it's going to be
Are you
extra
guys doing
special.
a weekend confirmed down there or anything?
Nope, no, no, just us.
But yeah, this is the one to go to.
We'll see you.
Seriously, people.
tomorrow.
Here we come.
Join us tomorrow for our review of Seeking a Friend for the End of the World.
Today's Twitter question sent in with the hashtag TRSQ from @TheDFC. Denny is his name. He asks, I feel like I hear sirens more often in the background of TRS lately than usual these days. Are you guys safe?
Well, 2 of us are.